sitting next to Barbara Sagasti.
My name is Jerry Simmons.
Has that been
building inspector for Clark County School District. The lady here earlier alluded to the fire code and class size reduction. We've got a perfect example here. Just look at this in the room here. If I was to actually count in my bodies and stuff, I would have a fiduciary responsibility if they exceeded 600 people to shut it down, call the fire department. Because I am a certified fire inspector for School District 2. So, in light of that, instead of shutting things down, I just want to kind of go over that. You got to take in the fact that our schools, our buildings, and they're not four walls and a roof. Today's society, and competing in the rest of the world, you know, the technology we got to have for these kids, you know, put it into schools, in school design and stuff, it's going to cost you money. So, so when you guys pass the state fire, the fire codes, the building codes, the life safety codes, that's what we use as our jurisdictional responsibility to ensure that the contractors do their jobs properly, and our own in-house people. So when you start cutting things, as far as the money and stuff, taking the fact that right now we're rehabbing 18 schools, just the HVAC systems on the schools, the heating and ventilation. And we're running into problems when these schools were built back in the 1970s and earlier, that they're basically money pits. There was no inspections back then. And if I could take you to a few of the schools, you'd be shocked at what you would see. And some of these are seismic design category Ds, which is the same as California. So if we did have an earthquake in some of these places, we could have some catastrophic events happen. So in closing here, I know that the governor wants to take that money from, you know, the construction funds, but when the gentleman was talking about 20% unemployment, I think about 60 to 70% of those people are in the construction industry. So you have to prioritize what we got. I don't envy your jobs. I know you got a tough job. But you got to think from the society perspective, and we got to look at it from that way. So please look at the right thing. Thank you.
At 4, and people started coming in at 4.
Can we get the next two individuals up, please? Please state your name. Push the mic.
Hi, my name is Risha Johnson, and I am a student at UNLV majoring in social work, and I am very concerned with the budget cut. It seems as if the state of Nevada values gaming and mining over education. Nevada is 38th in the nation for education, and yet every year we are faced with a budget cut which results in programs at UNLV being eliminated and tuition costs going up. Right now, because of the budget cut, the Dean of Urban Affairs is proposing to cut the BSW program, and the president of the university is thinking about declaring bankruptcy. How many programs will have to be cut, and how many jobs will have to be lost before Nevada legislators decide to stand up for education and vote against the budget cuts being proposed right now? My solution to the problem is to once you start taxing the minor corporations and stop cutting education.
We're starting here, I think.
Hello, my name is Chris Miller. I'm the president of the Nevada Stonewall Democratic Caucus. I'm here as a gay man who doesn't have a dog in this fight. And people ask, why am I here and why do I care? Whether you're young or old, married or single, have children or not, education is important to everybody. In a time when education was a priority, I received a first-class education that garnered me big opportunities. As you cut education funding, similar opportunities will dry up like water in the desert. Businesses already won't relocate here because executives don't want to subject their children or children of their employees to Nevada's already poor education system. This means no high-paying jobs for Nevadan citizens like myself and everybody else in this room. What we should be discussing tonight, and in the current legislative session, is not budget cuts, but ways to find and raise money to fund a broken system. Where do we look? We can look at gaming. As the young lady so eloquently said earlier, it's been since 1978. Casinos here pay the least amount of anywhere that they operate, and we are basically subsidizing their growth across the globe. That's wrong. Mining. These companies strip away our non-renewable resources and run away with the profits. Again, Nevada's dollars leaving the state. I chose to move to Nevada because I believed it was a state that had great opportunity. If you, as elected officials, decimate the budget, those endless opportunities will become a thing of the past. For those of you who are looking to cut the budget, you know, an education is an American right, and it is our future. And if you want to cut the education budget, I have to question your patriotism as an American. I know your job is tough, and I ask you tonight to not be so short-sighted and to think of Nevada's future. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tara Burbank. For those of you who are wondering, I'm number 21, so you're welcome. It's good to see all of you again. I assure you that I am not here for my health. I have 3 kids, and one's at ballet, another one's at a group meeting, and I brought my son with me, and my husband is, I believe he was at his union school last I had checked. And so I'm going to be a little bit blunt and to the point, and especially for you, Mr. Robertson, because I know you didn't get to hear me testify last time. I will say this again and again. We have families, we have jobs, we have other things to do. You are constituents, you are voted in to represent us. We are here in force to tell you, I cannot believe that at this point in time, the legislature is still arguing this fact. Our education budget cuts should be taken off the table. We want money to be mom and pops. We have huge corporations in this state. For the money and revenue that these companies and these groups are bringing in, we should have the best education in this country, not the worst. For those of you who are interested, the Associated Press contacted me, and they followed us around for 3 days, my family. And I'll tell you, if those people are here tonight, the first thing that they will tell you over and over again, and the reoccurring theme in my family, is that education is everything. From this one, to my husband, to me, we struggle to get our education, and we are tired of being told that we don't deserve it. Educate us, it will be paid back tenfold. We will bring jobs here because we are educated. We will put money back into the state because we are educated. And we will not leave this state because we will feel obligated to it because it is given to us. Thank you.